It is a pleasure for me to greet you, but it seems as though each time I greet you, somehow I end up sharing about kindness. Because the world is so full of unkindness, meanness, hatefulness, and selfishness. Now, not that you are not kind, but because kindness is close to my heart. And cultivating kindness should be a very important part of your everyday life. And a writer, Henry James, once said that there are 3 things in life that are important. The first is to be kind. The second is to be kind. And the third is to be kind. And kindness is one of the strongest of all qualities that a person can have. You should treat everyone with kindness, not because they are kind-hearted, but because you are. And there are many ways that we can be kind. It doesn't have to be giving things and money, but just uplifting and encouraging others with your actions or words. In Proverbs 15:4, gentle words bring life and health. A deceitful tongue crushes the spirit, crushes the spirit, crushes the spirit of a person who is the recipient of unkindness. Kindness will not allow you to say or do and write hateful things that would be devastating to others. And especially in this age of social media. Social media is good on one hand, but many times it is used by unhappy people and haters, where you can make comments and say anything and everything about somebody to try to crush, devastate, and annihilate them. But if it is not inspirational or good, I personally don't listen to or read negativism on any social media sites. Kindness does not try to take away someone else's joy, take away their peace, take away their happiness by words or action, even though they may be blatant, deliberate, or anonymous. You can be happy with your life and yourself that you don't have a desire to knock down, spread poison, or try to destroy someone, because you are too busy enjoying your life and being thankful for the blessing of being alive. Now, there are many small ways to show kindness. Smile and say hello or good morning to people. I once told you about me getting on an elevator, and I said to the gentleman, "Good morning." And with his grouch and grumpy self, he said, "It's not morning, it's afternoon." My feelings didn't get hurt because I know that kindness is never wasted. Even though the recipient of the kindness might reject us or our actions, the benefits of your kindness will come back to you. And Proverbs 17:22 tells us that a merry heart does good, like medicine. But sometimes a person is not aware of the fact that they are unkind. Because I have many times seen cars driving in front of me for blocks and blocks with their blinkers on, trying to change lanes, and nobody will slow down so that they can enter. And I have even seen cars speeding up to keep someone from getting in front of them. But kindness will let another driver merge into your lane with a smile on their face. And I have seen some drivers not even give a wave of thanks when they are allowed to enter. No one is too big to be kind and courteous, but you know, many people are too little. Strong people can afford to be gentle and nice. You have to will yourself and be intentionally kind and generous to others, or you will miss the best part of living. Not that you receive anything, but that you give. And this is one of the great secrets of the inner life. We do ourselves the most good by doing something for others. We say that God helps those who help themselves, but he also blesses those who help others. And we should approach every person and situation looking for ways to be kind and considerate, because everyone is having some type of drama in their lives and fighting some type of battle. And giving a kind word blesses them. Proverbs 16:24, kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body. Proverbs 18:4, a person's words can be life-giving water. How you treat others says a lot about you. The way that we treat others is the way that we treat God. It is nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. Always do a little more than is necessary to be kind. And kindness is something that is very difficult to give away because it is usually always returned some way. Showing kindness is one of life's best investments, and should I say, and one of great business investments too. Now, ladies, you know how it is when we go to a store in which they're giving something free. The store's being kind. Buy one, get another one free. Buy one, get another one at half price. Oh yes, we do, because I do. And we will stand in line waiting for whatever is free. Sometimes it's really not too much, but it's free. And ladies, we love free stuff, don't we? Now, I read a little story recently about a man who had opened up a small clothing store. His son worked for him. His son was in training to eventually carry on the business. And one day a lady came back with the dress to return it that she had purchased. The son looked at the dress and he knew that the lady had damaged the dress. And he felt like she did not deserve a refund. And the father directed his son to give the woman a full refund. So Stanley, the son, argued with his dad. But Dad, it's not the store's fault. And the manufacturer would never refund the price of that dress back to us. So it will be our loss. But Stanley's father stood firm. He said, son, give her back the money. She did not buy the dress from the manufacturer. She bought the dress from us. He said it costs about $200 to recruit a new customer. Why should we lose her over a $175 dress? So he ordered his son Stanley to issue the woman a full refund. And then he said, and do it with a smile. Now, that act of kindness was sound advice from the man who started Neiman Marcus. Because in years to come, the same woman would spend much more money at the same store because of that particular kindness. It costs nothing to be nice and kind, because kindness is like a boomerang. It always comes back with benefits. Now, a really sincere act of kindness is helping someone who can never return the favor. Several years ago, Bishop Blake and I went out to dinner. And not only did we enjoy being with each other, we enjoyed the food. So after we finished, the waiter bought the bill, and we sat there smiling and smiling. He does smile, you know. Bishop reached for his wallet. He asked me, honey, do you have any money with you? I left my wallet at home. I said, no, since I was with you, I didn't bring any money. I didn't bring anything with me. Embarrassed, we explained it to the waiter and asked if we could go home and get the money and bring it back. The waiter permitted us to do so. We rushed home, got the money, and we quickly returned back to the restaurant. And we went in to pay the bill, and we were so surprised when the waiter said, your bill has already been paid. And we were so shocked. And we stood there amazed with our mouths hanging open and asking him, who paid the bill? He said to the bishop, a gentleman at another table observed you searching for your wallet. And after you rushed out, he came and said, I would like to pay that couple's bill. They don't know me, but I know them. From that day, many years ago, to this day, we have no idea who that gentleman was. But I prayed and asked God to reward him in a mighty way for that act of kindness. A kindness you give is never lost. It keeps going from person to person to person until it returns back to you. You can lift others up with your love and kindness. If you lovingly remember others, they will never forget you, because your name will be written in kindness, love, and mercy on their hearts. And Proverbs 21:21, whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life, righteousness, and honor. And in reading and study, I came across 6 ways to improve your health through kindness by Miley Proctor. Kindness releases feel-good hormones. It eases anxiety. It's good for your heart. It helps you to live longer. Kindness reduces stress. Kindness prevents illness. And as I have said, some people don't know that they are not kind, but I would like to close with asking each one of you a question from an unknown author. It's called The Day's Results. Is anyone happier because you passed their way? Does anyone remember that you spoke to them today? The day is almost over and working time is through. Is there anyone to speak a kind word about you? Did you give a cheerful greeting to an acquaintance who came along, or an unfriendly sort of dry hello, then disappear in the crowd? Were you selfish and uncaring as you rushed along your way? Or is someone mighty grateful for a deed that you did today? Can you say tonight, in the day that's slipping fast, that you helped a single person of the many people you passed? Is a single person rejoicing over what you did or said to them? Does the man or woman whose hopes were fading fast now look ahead with courage because you came past? Did you waste a day, or did you lose it? Was it well spent, or was it poorly spent? Did you leave a trail of kindness or a scar or discontent? As you close your eyes in sleep, do you think that God would say, you have earned one more tomorrow by the work that you did today?